Welcome everyone, Lugo here, and this is my Path of Exile 2 patch 0.3 update overview. I will be going over what is confirmed by GGG, Grinding Gear Games, some speculations that all of us have, and some preparations that you can take to get ready for the new patch. If you are new here, please subscribe, like the video. I do build guides for this game as well as other RPG/ARPG games, so you can catch that on my channel too. I'm also live on Twitch, Kick, and also on YouTube at LugoHQ. Let's get to it. Now, we do have a confirmation that the league is coming out August 29th, and it's part of their 4-month cycle that they announced a while ago, meaning every 4 months they will be releasing new content for Path of Exile 2. That also confirms that after the 29th 0.3 update, we are expected to get another major content release in December of this year, which is pretty sweet to all Path of Exile enjoyers. And then this new 0.3 update comes with a new seasonal league, meaning there will be brand new temporary league with fresh economy. Everyone starts at 0 again. It brings in more fun to the realm of the game, meaning everyone starts at 0 and has to build back up with all the new builds, new patches that are coming out, addition to new things they have not revealed yet, but hopefully it's some new classes and ascendancies. Exclusive mechanics as well. Like, for example, in the Dawn of the Hunt, they had some new mechanics with the wisps and etc. Some new crafting, some new bosses and rewards. Rewards meaning new uniques, new things to collect and trade in the economy. Hopefully, they come out with brand new ascendancies for the existing characters, and hopefully they come out with new classes so there is more build options. I do not like the fact that everyone was playing Lightning Spear. No matter what the build was, it would somehow be linked back to Lightning Spear. Hopefully it is not the same this time around, where everything revolves to one skill or one weapon or one thing all the time. Now, they did say they're going to be working on fixing a lot of performance issues, especially when it comes to end game content, when we are juicing up our maps and things are going out of control, especially if you have certain builds where it covers the whole screen with crazy amounts of effects and destroying the CPU. Luckily, I'm using the Xbox, and I'm gonna be honest that the Xbox sometimes makes the room so hot because of me juicing up the maps, especially when there's like a breach or a delirium mirror, whatever going on, and things are just exploding. But hopefully, they have worked out a lot of bugs and kinks in the game and improving the quality of performance issues going forward with the game. I believe that a lot of things in the beginning of the league, not the league, the actual game, Path of Exile 2, when it first came out, has been in a worse state than it is now. They've fixed a lot of things going on, especially when it comes to end game content, when things are really going insane with the juiced up content. So hopefully there's more polish coming our way in 0.3. They said they're working on stability as well as like fixing up some gameplay quality of life experiences. That they've already done a bunch of stuff since the first launch of Path of Exile 2. So I think it's just going to go up from here. Now, what is still a mystery that the whole community is talking about, it has not been confirmed at all from Grinding Gear Games. Where is the Druid class? Now, I've seen the Druid class, all the clips and gameplay from the Druid class a long time ago. This was like maybe like a year or 2 years ago, really, of gameplay with the Druid. And now I really am hoping that they release the Druid with the 0.3 update and with some transformation mechanics, because we do have a class that does transformation, which is the witch and its demon form. And that was my first ever class that I played in Path of Exile 2. I picked the witch. I used some minions to get through the campaign, and then I switched to the demon form. And there were many, many issues with transformation at the time, things that just absolutely did not work or did not work the way it was intended. You would either have things working in your favor or completely against you with transforming into the demon mode or demon form, I mean. But hopefully, those things are being addressed and have been addressed so they're ready for the zero point 0.3 with the druid class being released. Now, my biggest my biggest want for Path of Exile 2 is to get more acts. Now, people have been saying that there's a potential Act 4 coming our way. I want all the acts to be finished. Might be asking for a lot, but I do not want to make multiple characters and have to go through acts 1, 2, and 3 twice every time with a new character. It is so draining, so annoying, so boring. Please just release 4, 5, and 6 and get rid of that shadow that you have to complete the campaign. Just have the campaign fully flushed out and let us play it full experience. I can't. I That's my number one thing I want. Hopefully in zero point 0.3 is all the acts to be finished. Now, there has been a new trading system talked about from GGG where it's similar to if anyone played the Fallout 76 online game where if you create a base, which in Path of Exile case is your hideout, you can set a vendor down where it has items that you're selling that people can buy from while you're also offline. And you can also buy from other players who are also offline. Now, if that is the way it works and it's coming out this next patch in zero point 0.3, that would be absolutely amazing because sometimes I'm looking for certain items that people are selling, but those folks aren't online or they've stopped playing, or I just can't get a hold of that item. And this will be a great way for the economy to be, flushed out in a better working manner, especially for players who don't always play all day every day because if they're offline, they can still sell their stuff through the vendor. I think I just said that twice, but you know what I mean. If that works the way it's intended, that's going to be a fun and a great addition to quality of life for the economy. Also, with GGG's history when it comes to announcements, we usually do get a full review of the next league about a week prior to the launch. So expect the news to be coming out next week. Actually, I think it should be coming out around August 22nd, to be honest. So next, I believe, Thursday or Friday, we might get some major news or even a live stream from them revealing the new update. So stick around. I will be live streaming that as well if you want to catch my live reaction or my VOD as well on YouTube. Now, what are some ways you can prepare for the launch? Well, if you're one of those players that doesn't like to play the new league in the new like economy or whatever and just wants to stick to standard mode, you can start clearing out your stash and organizing your resources to prepare for the next patch update. You can plan potential builds for the new league once they do the reveal, which hopefully it's around August 22nd. They're going to release the patch notes, and that way you can plan your new builds on POB. Side note, you should download POB. It helps a lot when planning your build, and also you can copy other build creators of like POBs into your own POB and follow along so you can level up efficiently and get through the campaign as fast as possible. Now, the thing about planning potential builds for new league, whenever there are new patch notes released, there will be a lot of changes to many skills. Sometimes there'll be major nerfs. I expect there will be major nerfs to Lightning Spear because it has been a huge outcast for damage, and all the builds, really, like I was saying before, have been using Lightning Spear. So just be careful when you are looking at builds online. Number one rule is don't pay for any builds. There are many, many creators out there that make builds for free. And most of their builds are really good. You have the big minion guy, Gazi, or Ghazi, I'm sorry. You have other people like Zizarin, Darth, Rax, all of those. And you should definitely check them out before you go and check out builds that require you to pay a subscription or anything like that to go on their website. Just be careful with that. Don't try and get tricked by that. The game is supposed to be a enjoyable, casual, fun experience, nothing that you have to pay extra money for. But besides that little rant, be ready to grind on August 29th. Uh, Grinding Gear Games is actually very confident that they're gonna have a spike in returning and new players for this update because they are confident with the content they are releasing for this update. Uh, they have even said that they expected for a drop off in 0.2, but expect a surge of players in this next 0.3 update. So if they expect that, that means they're coming out with some big, big punches with new content, and actually, hopefully, they don't let us down. Guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like the video. Catch me live August 29th with the Path of Exile 0.3 launch. If you wish to catch my live reaction for the reveal, you can. I will be live streaming that as well. You can catch that on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch at LugoHQ. If you are curious about my builds that I've done for Path of Exile, I'll link a couple in the description below. But till then, take care, guys. And we are all excited to see what will be on August 29th. And thanks again for everyone who's been watching my builds and liking them and giving me feedback as well, because I'm always learning how to create new builds and actually create new videos because I'm still, pretty new to YouTube as well. Yeah. Take care, y'all. See you next time.